So recently, I was watching a Duke Dennis vlog, and bro, I genuinely thought I was watching a documentary about Michael Jackson. Girls were running up to him, people were asking for photos, random dudes were trying to dap him up. Somebody could possibly sell Duke Dennis's bathwater and make a living out of it. And while I was watching all of this, I kept asking myself a question. Why? Because, don't get me wrong, Duke Dennis is a fairly looking guy, right? He's a fair-looking guy, but let's be honest for a second. There are millions of good-looking people on this planet. There are richer people than Duke Dennis. There are more famous people than Duke Dennis. There are definitely creators with bigger audiences than Duke Dennis. So why does it feel like this guy has unlocked some secret DLC that the rest of humanity doesn't have? And before somebody in the comments starts typing with tears in their eyes, no, this is not a glazing video. If anything, I'm trying to figure out why everybody else is glazing, because at this point the glaze levels are reaching dangerous territory, bro. I'm not going to even lie. We're talking Krispy Kreme levels, government regulated levels. If NASA pointed a telescope at Duke Dennis, they would definitely discover new planets. But after watching more clips, I noticed something weird. The first girl doesn't react, then the second girl gets excited, then another gets excited, then another, then suddenly the entire crowd starts acting like they're witnessing the second coming of Jesus. Like, bro, what? And that's when I thought I had figured it out, right? I thought the answer was women. I thought maybe women see other women getting excited and that excitement spreads, the kind of like when a person starts running and nobody knows why, but everybody starts running anyway because the first person is running away. This doesn't only happen with women. Guys want handshakes, guys want conversations, guys want to be around him. So maybe the answer wasn't women. Maybe the answer was something bigger, right? And that's when I discovered social proof. And before you click off the video, because that sounds like something your fucking professor teacher would say,
meanwhile,
your professor is the best teacher, bro. Hear me out. Social proof is basically when humans look at other humans to figure out why they should feel about something. Think about it. Imagine you're walking through school, you see one random guy sitting alone. Nobody notices him. Now imagine that same guy has 20 people around him, laughing at everything he says. Suddenly your brain starts asking questions. Who's that? Why does everybody like him? What am I missing? That guy didn't change. And that's the scary part. Humans don't just follow leaders. Humans follow followers. The moment enough people decide someone is important, everybody else starts wondering if they should think the same thing. And honestly, that's not just Duke Dennis. That's the internet. And that's why people glaze so much nowadays. The internet turned social proof into a superpower. So lesson number 1, you have to be good at something. You have to be very useful, interesting, skilled, funny, all the above. You have to be good at something. Lesson 2, you have to be seen. The most talented person in the room isn't always the most popular person in the room. You understand? The most visible person is. So you have to start joining conversations, participating in events, talking to people, posting videos on your channel, whatever social media you can't become the Duke Dennis of your school if nobody knows you exist. Lesson number 3 is you have to borrow social proof. Real world examples include hanging around respected places at school, joining clubs, participating in activities. If you're at work, you have to be working on important projects, associating with competent people. On YouTube or on social media, you have to collaborate with other huge creators. That's how you can borrow social proof. Then lastly, lesson number 4 is you have to create momentum. Social proof doesn't, start with thousands. It starts with one. One person becomes interested, then 2, then 5, then 10. Then suddenly everybody thinks it happened overnight. You understand? It's like when you get a girlfriend. Because before you were single suffering, you had no girlfriend with you. But once you get a girlfriend, you see how it's easy for other girls to gravitate towards you. It's really fucked up, right? If you think about it, it's crazy how the universe works. Once you get a girlfriend, you see thousands of girls lighting up to be with you. Like, why wasn't that happening when I was single? But I think you get the. If you're watching this wondering how to get the Duke Dennis Glaze, don't focus on people to notice you. You have to just focus on becoming somebody worth noticing. Apply this into your own life. Like me personally, how I would actually want to get the Duke Dennis Glaze. One, hit the gym. Make sure I look good, dress good, play sports, bro. I would recommend you play a lot of sports, and then post that shit